What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another evening session of Playing with Powr. I am your host, Max Powr, and tonight I will be streaming Night Trap on the Nintendo Switch. If you haven't played Night Trap or seen Night Trap before, then you're in for a real treat. At its festering pile of crap that it is. Just kidding. You know what? It's a cult classic. It's a good game. I'd highly recommend it. If you haven't played it, maybe download a ROM, check it out. I would definitely recommend it. I'll just give it a second for the room to fill up here. Let's check our options before we get started. Yeah, let's go with the original 1992 layout of the game. Smelly Wookie, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Going to give the room a minute to fill up before we get started on the game here. This game, of course, is the Sega CD classic from 1992 that came out. Actually, the history behind this game that's really interesting is that this is the game, along with games like Mortal Kombat, that kind of influenced ESRB to start up and for games to get a rating for. Doing great, thanks. How about yourself? Not too bad, man. Not too bad for a Wednesday. And not too bad considering I'm just about to go into a cult classic, I'll say. Although in this game, apparently, for the Switch, it is the best version of video in terms of remaster. So we're going to get better quality, although better quality doesn't mean better game. It does take a little bit of getting used to. We'll probably be starting this game over a couple of times. But if you're into B-rated horror movies, very B-rated, then you're in for a treat tonight while we stream Night Trap. Oh God, I can't believe I'm gonna do it. I was saving this one for the 24-hour stream in November, but I think on the Nintendo Switch it definitely calls for a shot anyways on its own. I was just in a Google Hangout with RGT85 with his Patreons, and I can honestly say, like, one thing I was saying on there when we were discussing it is that I never thought there would come a day where I would own a portable version of Night Trap. I mean, who wants that? Who really wants that? Alright. So let's get into this game. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm not going to make you guys wait any longer. This is Night Trap on the Nintendo Switch, 25th Anniversary Edition. Let's see, dreams do come true. Not really. Not if we're talking about handheld versions of Night Trap. If the game audio is a little off, let me know. We can adjust. I had to adjust again based on emulators we had running before and whatnot. Holy crap, my Twitter and my Instagram is just blowing up right now.
Oh no, there's no escape, my sweet little plum. Alright, Mike, I think we've seen enough of that. Wow, this got the strangest thing I've ever seen. Look at that.
Just got this in last The students that have been coming up to work the resort on this side of the lake.
How's the audio there, Smelly Wookie? You can hear everything okay?
Local authorities
Game-wise?
until our surveillance teams tapped into the winery house right there and taped everything you just saw.
What about the cameras and the traps?
Probably security.
We suspect they're using the winery house as a cover, and they're getting anyone who stumbles onto their scheme, whatever that is.
This is Kelly.
Kid.
Oh, and isn't she a little young?
She's young, she's one of our best.
She'll also be working inside.
Bit louder?
Remember, no one goes in until
Let's
we get
fix that.
signal from her.
I want to know more about these traps.
Yeah.
It's one thing we've got going for us.
What's that?
One of our guys put an override on the camera cable unit here, in the back hallway.
Which means?
Which
How's
means
that?
we have complete control of the cameras and the traps.
But who operates that?
They do.
And who's that?
I'm not exactly certain. Special operators from control. But we gotta work together on this one. Any questions?
It's rock and roll.
Be careful out there, huh? And you keep your eyes open. We're all depending on you, especially Kelly.
Better? Perfect.
She should be there now. I'll switch you over. And good luck.
All right. Oh, I missed some guys. You know, one thing we're gonna do actually, I'm gonna let's go to quit. I'm gonna change my settings really quick. There is a setting where instead of having the old-fashioned thumbnails at the bottom of the screen for the rooms, we've got ones that show what's happening in the other for the room icons. So we'll do that instead, and that way we're gonna see some more traps, and we're not gonna miss as much. Because I am not. I mean, I haven't played this game since I was about, I don't know, 14 years old. So I see, this one shows what's going on in every room, so we're not always going to miss stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed one. So the idea of this game again is to trap people throughout the house, these black vampire type people. If you do not catch everyone, you don't get the good ending of the game.
Can be, Tony. I was young once too, you know.
Got that guy. So this green bar on the side, when it turns red, is when we hit the button to spike the traps. Okay, secret passage there. I mean, it's a fun game. It's just, it's so B-rated. I think we'll play one round of me trying to get everybody that I can, and then we'll just get ones where I watch the movie with you guys. So we can just watch the B-rated goodness.
Hi. Hi. I was so afraid you decided not to come.
Oh, no way. I've been looking forward to this all week.
The family
Sarah,
trucks
this
are
is
pulling up to
beautiful,
the
by
house.
the way.
Okay, look at these two.
Great place!
Gotcha! Oh, this game.
Enchanté!
What?
Tu parles français, toi?
Oh, no, thank you.
Pity.
I think there's a trap in the middle of this room, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Boom, another one. I mean, we're not doing bad so far, 15 of 21. But I could be doing better. Night Bunny, what's going on? Oh, hey, that's all good, man. I'm glad you got into the Castlevania lore. You know what? It was one of those videos that really explained Simon Belmont really well. That not only does it tell you a little bit about Simon Belmont, but it tells you a lot about the game in particular. I had to pass that along because I know you were asking about it the other night. It's one of those series that I think just once you know the lore, it's something you can get into. It's especially if you watch the Netflix cartoon. Like the Netflix is really good.
Nice of you to drop by, Eddie. Oh, and let us know when you want to die, Eddie.
Mordecai, welcome. Yeah, tonight's retro requests have been delayed. I was having an issue with OBS. I've updated my OBS, but there was still an issue with Launchbox between switching emulators, so I'm going to take some time to figure that out. So tonight we're doing Night Trap, and tomorrow night I'm going to try doing a steady stream of Leisure Suit Larry 6. And then Friday we'll be doing retro requests again, so... You know, what helps with this version, I'll be honest, having these panels at the bottom that shows what's going on, it helps because you're not missing things. The other game, like the original Sega CD one, it was just rooms with a picture on them, so you could easily, you had to learn which rooms had what going on at the time. Whereas this one, you can kind of just go from room to room when you see movement. I don't know why my traps aren't working. they got him. They got the guy. The guy from Scat. Now they should be coming out here, I believe. Nope. Why aren't my traps working? I don't understand why my traps aren't working. Like, I'm hitting the button when they're on the... What the heck is going on here? Okay, hang on. Now, let's resume. Like, something's wrong because I'm pushing the button for my traps and they're not going off.
Look, it was your job to protect Kelly and the rest of those girls. But from what I've just seen, the place is being overrun. You've missed way too many of those suckers. Now, until you figure out how to do your job and do it right, you're
oh,
dismissed.
Shit. It's
Breaking
game over. Scat team disconnect. I'm going to check the controls really quick because there's something wrong here. I was hitting all my buttons to activate traps, and it wasn't doing anything for some reason. B is the trap button. Okay. A is to select, pause, move forward, move cursor. Code change. What's the code change for? Kelly will die and it'll be your fault, goddammit. Yeah, pretty much. Folks, I hope you're having a good time. If you're new to the stream, welcome. If you haven't become a follower yet, make sure you hit that follow button. Get in for my follower-only draw. We just gave away a $100 Visa gift card to one follower a few weeks ago, and we're going to be doing a pair of Beats headphones to give away in September. All you have to do to qualify is be a follower of the channel. My way of saying thanks for coming by and having a good time. Let's try this again. There, that worked that time. Oh, you know what? Maybe they changed the color code and that's why I didn't get, I couldn't activate the traps. Every episode is Saved by the Bell. Okay, got him. I see him walking around out there.
Hey! Did you guys see something moving over there?
No, Ashley, I think it's your imagination.
Check out the book.
I am so embarrassed.
No, absolutely not.
No, this isn't exactly what I imagined, though.
They are not concerned whatsoever.
Has anybody seen my chamois bag?
Which one? You got about 1,000,000 of them.
Back off, Birdface. You just better be glad I brought you along.
The only reason you brought me along is because Mom made you.
Shut up!
Well, I can tell this is gonna be fun. You with me, Control? We're going in.
Oh, she's going in.
Hi.
Hi.
I was so afraid you decided not to come.
You're just looking for a friend. Gotcha. Nice.
Really?
Got that guy too. Nice. Okay, we're moving along.
Asseye-toi.
Oh, no, thank you.
Pity.
This guy is really wigged out. Hey, Control.
I have to keep my eyes open for when they change the code. And I think that's what this kid just did over here.
We'd all like to thank you very much for letting us come up this weekend.
Oh, Sarah. Victor and I have to make a visit to the Augers tonight. A delivery, actually.
Get out of here, you bum.
Curious little bunch. What's wrong?
Well, there's something...
Okay. It's a rape party. Gonna have ourselves a rape party. Come here, bitch.
Stairs and change the trap access code from blue to green.
Don't worry, Mom.
There we
All
go.
in the fingers.
Good hunting.
Change it to green. Oh, he hasn't changed it yet. I have to wait for him to change it. Son of a bitch. There we go. Charles, no, I can't. I can't fight you with my Jamaican colors. Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch. You're gonna have a fucking rape party. God, that was the best video ever. Prepare to face the wrath of the daughter of Bret Hart, motherfucker. Oh shit, you in trouble now. Have a fucking rape party. Come on, come on. Take a seat. Okay, now I can help this guy. It never does get old. That's a great video. Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch! I couldn't believe when they threw that into X3. Like, it was a terrible movie, but that one line almost redeemed it. Like, Vinnie Jones yelling, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! That was classic. Oh, save the guy from scat. Oh, we can't. They don't activate any traps. Shit, I missed this guy too. It's tough to get everybody. Like, it's one of those games, again, you have to learn the pattern. Like, once you know the pattern, you can run through this game without failing, but it's tough.
This is Mike. Jason.
I definitely recommend this version over the Sega CD one, just because of these panels. Like, the fact that you don't have to memorize the rooms, and you can see in the lower panels the movement in each room, it definitely makes it a more playable game than the Sega CD version. If they ever brought out a remix of this, like with the game Double Switch, Corey Haim was in that game. That was one I had on the Sega Saturn as a kid.
Look, it was your job to protect Kelly and the rest of those girls. But from what I've just seen, the place is being overrun.
What?
You've missed way too many of those suckers. Now, until you figure out how to do your job and do it right,
okay, so
you're dismissed. Breaking contact.
Let me, this penis wants to kick me out of here. I thought I was doing okay. So, in order to know when to activate the traps, I'll show you as soon as this starts up again. So, there's a green line at the top that keeps coming into play. Blue is the trap code that's active. So when the line turns yellow or red, that's when it's time to hit the button. They're all dead, but you know what? It's stupid because, again, you have to basically get everyone. And if the line turns red, that's basically your last chance, like, or else they get away.
I know how it can be, Tony. I was...
Okay, come on. Come on. See, in the original Sega CD version, like I was saying, these rooms, when you see them, there's, it's just a thumbnail. Like, it's just a picture, so you don't actually see when people are moving in the rooms. So what I like about this version is that you can watch all the monitors and basically see what's going on and know when to switch.
Which one? You got about 1 million of them.
Back off.
I mean, you might say it turns down the difficulty a little bit by doing that, but it's still tough as hell to catch them all.
You with me, Control? We're going in.
but it does make it a little more playable. Like, the Sega CD version is just completely... It's one of those games, again, you gotta memorize all the patterns. But it's not a bad game. Like, it's fun. I mean, this game was $15. So, I mean, it's well worth the $15 price tag. If you're into these type of games. Like, if you like the B-rated, messing around kind of game, I'd recommend it. Yeah, and that's one thing I hate, is that if you want the story, you basically have to screw up with the game and not complete it. I love how they almost don't activate the trap. The outside one is the one I usually miss. It's tough to see in the video footage, like, anything that's going on there.
Victor and I have to make a visit to the Augers tonight. A delivery, actually.
Drop by, Eddie. Oh, and let us know when you want to die, Eddie.
Damn, Eddie. Shit. That's tough. Oh, they haven't changed it to green yet. Son of a bitch. I just lost out on the game. The Doyle rules. Okay, we should be changed by now. Come on, come on, come on. No. Shit. Okay, well, I might as well start over because there's no way it's going to let me progress. God damn. See, this is what makes it tough. It's memorization. Oh, this is brutal. It's a fun game, though. What I'll do is I'll take another crack at it, and then maybe we'll, Yeah, that's why I've restarted. I didn't want to go through waiting for him to tell me to suck an egg. So we'll run it again, and then after another attempt or something, I'll start just we'll pay attention just to the movie, so we can see all the B-rated goodness. Yeah, well, you know what's funny? The camera in the bathroom is actually, like I was saying, the history behind this game is this and Mortal Kombat was the start of parents complaining in video games and why the ESRB was formed for ratings on video games. So the bathroom scene was the one scene that, even though, like, there is a scene where a girl's in the mirror and you're trying to save her from dudes, like, puncturing her neck with some kind of tool, but she's in her 90. You don't see anything, but, I mean, parents still complained and said, oh, it's girls in their underwear, you shouldn't be making video games about that. Come on, where's the next group? They're coming. I know they're coming. This first one's gonna get away. And then I believe he's gonna be in here. Like, some of them you can't even watch them get caught up in a trap, because you gotta move on to the next room, or else more guys are gonna get away.
He really good.
Enchanté!
Set them down anywhere, girl.
I think they go to the bathroom next. Another one. I mean, we're doing good so far. I've only let one guy go.
A delivery, actually.
hunting.
Okay, so this is where he changes the code to green, I believe. Why isn't it working? Why are my traps not working again?
There's a lot of weird-looking dudes around here. I'm going.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's not working. What the hell? Okay, let's quit and we're just gonna watch the movie for a second. And then I might even pull up a walkthrough. Just for fun. Like, you would think... I don't think they changed the color code when they tell the kid to change it. But I was changing to all the different colors and nothing was working. Which is just weird. Defective traps. Hope you kept your receipt. All right, let's pull up. I'll let this video run for anybody who missed it at the beginning, and I'll see if I can find a walkthrough.
Oh no, there's no escape, my sweet little plum.
All right, Mike, I think we've seen enough of that. Wow, it's got to be the strangest thing I've ever seen. Hear that?
Oh, okay, so the code does change
The students
each
that are lining
time.
up to work the resort on this side of the lake have been
So it says here,
Local authorities didn't have a clue until our surveillance teams tapped into the winery house right
you'll
there.
want to switch the code one trap after
What about
you
the
hear
cameras and the traps?
the first and second code changes, and immediately after the third
We
and fourth.
suspect they're using the winery
All
house
right.
as a cover, and they're getting anyone who stumbles onto their scheme, whatever that is.
Like all the children, he completely ignores the one thing he has to do. It's
She's young.
yeah. The whole point of this game is they're all like the weird looking Palacio dude when you go in the house. It's like they're vampires or something like that, and they're trying to kill all the girls.
That's one thing we've got going for us.
And the weird guys in the black outfits, kind of moping around the house, are like minions or something, like vampire minions. It's a really weird game.
We have complete control of the cameras and the traps.
But who operates that?
They do.
And who's that?
I'm not exactly certain. Special operators from control. But we gotta work together on
Check it
this.
out, guys. That's Scat.
Any questions?
I can't believe they named the team Scat. Like, why don't you just call them Jizz? Like,
You keep your eyes open. We're all depending on you, especially Kelly. She should be there now. I'll switch you over. And good luck.
Alright, so we're gonna watch the video on this one. Oh, look at those devilish green eyes. So we'll let these guys get away. Kind of. I'll trap the ones I can. It's just terrible. Who didn't do their homework before writing this game? For those of you folks that are new to the stream, again, welcome. I hope you're having a great time. If you're not yet a follower, make sure you smack that follow button so that you can get yourself entered into my follower-only draws that we do every month. I will be giving away a pair of Beats headphones in September to one lucky follower. All you need to do is be a follower to enter.
But you must start doing your job. We all have to do our job.
I know.
We'll help your cousin with that.
Dawn on me. Yeah, I'll dawn on you if you don't get on the ball.
I'm sorry.
Oh, check out those stellar shades.
Oh, che cretini.
Good night, Dad.
Well, we have to bottle the two downstairs.
So this guy's like the head vampire.
And Sarah's coming in with 6 more tonight.
6? Yeah.
The problem is Sheila and I might have to make a delivery.
That's no problem. Tony and I can handle it.
I'm not so sure.
These have to go too.
Whoa, 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 what's this? This is special vintage.
Oh, Jeffrey, don't be so selfish. Think of the poor, starving augurs.
Those animals.
They're here.
Good. Come down.
Glad I brought you along.
The only reason you brought me along is because Mom made you.
Shut up. Well, I can tell this is going to be fun.
You with me, Control? We're going in.
Nice. So we've got story going on from like 4 different cameras right now.
Hi.
Hi.
I was so afraid you decided not to come.
Oh, no way. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Sarah, this is beautiful by the lake.
Really? It looks like a swamp. Hi, Megan. Oh, come on, everyone. I want you to meet my parents.
So these are your lovely new friends from the shopping mall.
Welcome to our little getaway.
Father.
Welcome to our
I
little
want you
getaway.
to meet Cindy.
Hi.
It's not conspicuous at all, is it?
Ashley.
Hi.
Megan.
Hey.
Lisa. Hi. Her little brother, Danny. What's up?
What's up? I just came here to drink booze underage and smoke cigarettes.
Kelly. Nice to meet you, Mr. Martin.
Please, call me Victor.
Oh, his name's Victor. I'm surprised they didn't name him Vlad.
And this is my wife, Sheila.
Hello. Come on, everyone. Let's go in the house. Okay.
Okay.
I love his fellatio scarf that he's wearing.
To the kitchen.
Well, they said they were going into the kitchen. Here we go.
Just set them down anywhere, girls. This is a beautiful house, Mrs. Hall.
Be my creepy ass
Please,
shit.
just call me Sheila.
Is this the freezer?
Oh, no, not that one. The other one.
What's this?
Another refrigerator.
Why is it locked?
Danny, we'd all like to thank you very much for letting us come up this weekend. It's very nice of you.
Our pleasure, my dear.
What's this? Oh, homemade cherry popsicles.
We all have our own very special cravings around here.
Cherry popsicles?
Hey, come
I'm
on,
guessing those
everyone.
are
Let's
blood.
go down to the lake.
Yes, Victor and I will take care of everything.
Guys, come on.
Oh, we've only captured 6 of 21.
Oh, Sarah. Victor and I have to make a visit to the Augers tonight. A delivery, actually. I'm sure you and the boys can take care of everything here.
I understand. Good night, Father.
Good night, darling.
Good night, Sarah.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye, girls.
Have fun. Curious little bunch. What's wrong?
Well, there's something about Kelly.
Woman's intuition again, huh?
They're swingers.
You monster. Come on, let's go. We don't want to upset the augurs.
Let's go out for a few hours and we'll come home when they're drunk and take advantage of them.
Change the trap access code from blue to green.
Don't worry, Mom. It's all in the fingers.
Good hunting.
All right. Let's go and get everything ready.
You really get a kick out of this stuff, don't you?
Oh, here we go. Good old-fashioned 80s party. Shredder, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see, brother.
Come on, Sarah. What's the first thing you think of?
Party! Music!
We're in the middle of playing Night Trap. We're just kind of looking at the story right now, and then we're going to get into trying to catch some of these vampires.
I'm going in for a closer look. Radio
Oh,
silence.
there's one of the guys from Team Scat. We're fantastic, man. How are you? This is Night Trap's 25th anniversary on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, the thing I like about the Switch version, I was saying earlier, if you notice in the panels, you can actually see the video that's going on. So it's a little easier to find the guys in the rooms in this one instead of the 3DO or the Sega CD version. It's a little more... I don't know. It's... I mean, the picture looks great. They've remastered it, which is nice. I shouldn't say remastered. They upped the render for it. They didn't technically remaster it. But the fact that you can see in the panels what's going on in each room, you also have the options in this one to put it to the original layout. The video stays the same, but you can still do the original layout with the thumbnail icons for each room and things like that if you want the extra challenge, which is kind of cool.
We'll see if you can get it fixed. If
Has
not,
everyone eaten
we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
I could take all weekend. I got plans.
Yeah. Come on, everyone. I'll show you to your rooms. Okay.
Lisa. Come on, Lisa. Lisa.
The thing about this one, too, is that the room colors change.
Look, it was your job to protect Kelly and the rest of those girls.
So it's
But
not
from what
always
I've
the
just
same
seen,
color
the place is being
code
overrun.
for when they
You've
change the
missed way
traps,
too many
which
of
is
those
weird.
suckers.
But again,
Now, until you
added,
figure out how to do your job and do it right,
added challenge,
you're dismissed.
right? So,
Breaking contact.
all right. So we'll hit the old quit button, and I ate lunch like, I don't know, 11 hours ago. Of course, I can't stream without my goddamn Mountain Dew. But other than that, let's get back into Night Trap. Let's try and get through it this time, see how many we can catch. I was on a roll last time. I'd only let one of them go, and then the color code changed, and I missed it. So we'll see if we can get through the color code this time. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And again, like, it's only on the Switch. I'm not sure what it runs on PlayStation Network, but on the Switch it's a $20 game. Well, it's like in Canada it's $18.99, so it's probably $15.99 in the US. And for $15, I mean, it's not a bad deal. And not only that, but it's a portable version of the game. It was a pretty easy pickup on my end in terms of justifying the purchase. I mean, if it was going to be like limited run released a physical version of this game that's coming out in November, and it's going to run, I think it was $40 or $50 for a physical version. And I just wasn't having it. I said, you know what, I don't need a physical cart just because it's limited run. And even if I bought a physical one from those guys, because of the way their values go and things like that, I wouldn't want to open it anyways. So I passed on it. But $15, I mean, it's not bad. No, I just started streaming about an hour ago, but again, we just ran one steady run at just the video there, so so we've still got a little bit to go here. Alright. There's always one at the beginning. It says I've missed. I don't know how I always miss one right at the get-go.
What's the matter with you anyway?
I don't know. Bored, I guess.
Bored. Well, that's gonna change pretty soon, huh? I mean, we're on our own tonight.
So?
So? You heard him. We got 6. That's gotta be...
I hate that they step over the trap sometimes, but it doesn't key it up. You know what, Shredder? I usually try to do weekdays. I start at 9:30 Mountain Time, or 8:30 Pacific Time, I guess you could say. Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday. Fridays I do my Playing with Powr, and that is 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Saturdays. Sometimes Saturdays I'll jump on if there's something we were streaming Friday that I want to continue. And then I always take Sundays off. So Sundays I usually don't stream. But I'm starting to get into weekdays. What I typically do, because I've got kids and I try to spend some time with my wife before she goes to bed. So usually when she heads for bed, is when I jump on, because that's my time to play games and kick back with you guys. So usually, like I said, about 8:30 Pacific Time, I'll hop on weekdays. Fridays is earlier, of course, because it's prime time streaming hours. So Fridays I jump on at 6:30 Pacific. So tonight is Night Trap. Tomorrow night at 8:30 Pacific Time, I will be doing Leisure Suit Larry 6, Shape Up or Slip Out for Scream.
Everyone, let's go down to the lake.
Yes, Victor and I will take care of everything.
Guys, come on.
And then Friday will be Retro Request Live,
Oh, Sarah.
as we typically do on Fridays.
Victor and I have to make a visit to the Augers tonight. A delivery, actually. I'm...
Bye, girls. Have fun. Curious little bunch. What's wrong?
Well, there's something about...
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
Bye, Eddie. Hey.
Now, Jeffrey, I want you to go downstairs and change the trap access code from blue to yellow.
Blue to yellow,
Don't worry,
okay.
Mom. It's all in the fingers.
Damn, I missed that guy. Oh, and I missed this guy too. Shit. Yeah, the outside one is the one I always have the hard time catching.
I'm going in for a closer look. Radio silence till I get back.
So I've only let 4 of them go so far, so hopefully I don't get in shit this time. Oh, never mind. A couple of them got away there.
Watson.
Looks clear.
Jason. Come in, Jason.
This is Mike. Jason's inside.
I want that bed. I'm ordering now.
Mike, go around back and cover position.
Okay, one thing I just want to check really quick, just so we don't have to start over at this point. It does tell me what times the color changes are at and what room. I just want to make sure I don't miss the code change. 8:59 in the living room. Okay.
What was that? That girl looks exactly like Madeline. Oh, not that again. No.
Shit, I missed the code change. There, it's green. Okay.
Really is. Hey, can I use this closet? Oh, sure, go ahead. But you never know who might drop in.
Oh, wow, you guys, this is the life.
And what about Tony? Oh, Tony's just here for the summer. You know, I think he likes Ashley. Really?
Yeah, the thing about this one is the colors change. There's thank you for the host, Shredder. They do change the colors apparently in this one at random, so you have to pay attention to those in this one. You don't want to miss them. So even if you write them down, you could still potentially miss them, which sucks. Trap these guys or what? Come on. There we go.
This is Collins, over. What's up?
Okay, when's the next color change? Yeah, it is interesting. It adds a little bit of challenge to the game, too. 1337 in the entryway is the next.
Oh, what would you like?
Good.
Oh, how about some ice cream?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Ice cream.
Sundays.
We didn't buy the store up.
Man, I'm losing out on a lot of people here. I've let a lot of them go. Oh, pervert in the shower. It does keep it fresh, which is nice. Again, it takes a little bit of the challenge out of it in this one because you can see the video feed if you don't use the thumbnail option like the original. But it, I mean, having the colors change does add a little bit to keeping it fresh, like you say.
This isn't gonna work. You're not scaring me. Wait. What are you doing? No! Leave me alone! No!
I almost want to let her die because it's kind of cool watching her scream while they drill her neck.
Come on, let's get some fresh air. Right.
We got big problems. What?
The Augs are here.
Perfect.
All right, I'll go downstairs and reset the access code to red.
Oh, now what?
You all right?
I guess I was just surprised.
Everybody all right? Hey, look, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be hanging around here at night. Why don't you just go home, okay?
Wait, you're...
That guy is definitely disturbed.
Hey, let's go swimming.
Just a little bit.
Well, how about you guys?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he is.
You know, the guy really scares me.
Ashley, can I trust you?
Yeah? Why?
I'm working undercover, and you and the other girls might be in terrible danger.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out. I'd like you to stay in your room and be careful. I'm going to check out the rest of the house, okay?
Okay.
Listen, things are getting really weird around here. Keep your eyes open and watch out for the other girls.
Watch out for the other girls, guys.
I'll be right back.
What the hell? I switched it to red. Why isn't it working?
Did you really think that this stupid little toy could protect you? This is useless against us.
Gions, thank you for the follow.
My family.
I hope I pronounced that right.
You've never...
Don't shoot! It's me! Listen, I don't fool him!
Jeez Louise.
You check in there, and I'll check down there. Be careful.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh, Scat Team Override. Ah, game over. Game over, man. Game over. Oh, look at him squirm. Oh, man. Geons, yep, anyone down with Night Trap is good to go with me. Well, thank you, brother. I usually try to keep it retro on this channel. We'll be, tomorrow night's going to be Leisure Suit Larry 6, Shape Up or Slip Out, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Friday night is going to be a Retro Request Live. Any console, any retro game, if I've got it, I'll play it. So make sure you stay in tune with our streams. For all of the guys in the channel here, you can follow me on Facebook at Real Max Powr. My Real Max Powr page on Facebook, I post all of my streams. I do all my updates on there. If you want to stay in tune to when I'm streaming or what I'm streaming, if you get on there and hit the like button on that page, and you'll be informed anytime something's going down on this channel. And that's again on Facebook at Real Max Powr, just like the channel. You just got to make sure you spell it P-O-W-R.
Hey, let's go swimming.
I'm gonna go upstairs and lie down. Yeah, I'm gonna go up too. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Well, how about you guys?
Oh, no. Why don't you go ahead? Jeff and I have some cleaning up to do first. Some weekend.
Sarah's acting a little weird.
Gotcha.
I'd feel better if you and the other girls might be in terrible.
Okay, so is the code still red then?
Come on, Megan, it's not that
Because
bad.
that wasn't working for me
Yes, it
before.
is. Do you realize it's the first time I've had the car the entire weekend, and I wind up in the middle of nowhere? It's embarrassing, Cindy. And Sarah said it was going to be an exciting weekend.
Well, give it a chance. Tomorrow we'll go water skiing, and the lake will be crawling with boys.
It's not working.
You stay out of this!
Don't make me use this, Tony.
Well, the code change,
Did you really think that
they
this
start right
stupid
after the
little toy
code
could
change.
protect you?
There we go, now it's working. The problem with this game is knowing when to change it to the color, because I guess the PC and the PlayStation 4 versions, you change it after one trap and then you change it after another one, or after none, like immediately kind of thing.
You check in there, and I'll
It's-
check down there.
It varies, I guess, between editions. Oh, come on, Scat. Fuck off. Here we go. This guy's gonna die again, and I gotta continue again. What a jip. Ah! Drill that boy's neck. Alright, let's try this again. Fuck my life. Okay, so we'll keep it on green for the first,
Guy is definitely
disturbed.
Hey, let's go swimming.
I'm gonna go upstairs and lie down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up too. I'll
And
see
then
you guys
after
in a
the
little bit.
next color change,
Why
we
would you
switch
guys?
over to
Oh no! Why don't
switch
you go
over to,
ahead?
or after
Jeff
the
and
next
I have
trap,
some
we switch
cleaning
over
up
to
do
red, I
first.
guess.
Some weekend.
Sarah's acting a little weird.
A little weird. Come on, Cindy. Everyone around here is totally flipped out. This place is a disaster zone.
Come on, Megan,
It's
it's
a
not
disaster
that
zone.
Yes, it is. Do you realize it's the first time I've had the car the entire weekend, and I wind up in the middle of nowhere? It's embarrassing, Cindy. And Sarah said it was going to be an exciting weekend.
Well, give it a chance. Tomorrow we'll go.
Tony, you scared me.
Ashley, you must leave now.
See, it didn't work on green or red that time. I don't get it.
Wow.
What the hell? Why isn't it working?
Wait! Don't shoot! It's me! Listen, I don't fool!
Why are you warning us?
You remind me of a person I knew and loved long ago. But that could never be.
Nice. Yeah, I was looking at the code times on here too, but the problem is like, it says to switch to red. And it's not like it's switching every time I restart, so I'm just going to start from the beginning again. To hell with it. And there's too many guys that got away too. Like, it's not working out. So we'll just restart. Why not? So again, for anybody who's new to this, I'll go into my options. So the room icons, again, you can go with original or your revamp, which is nice. And you can go for different layouts too. So you can go with the 2017 remake layout. You can go with the 1994 layout, which I'm assuming is the 32X Sega CD layout. And then there's the layout from the re-release. Once ESRB bought the game, they had a re-release of the game, and then 1992 was the original. Yeah, I would imagine getting all the achievements in this one's a little tough. So let's do the 2017 layout with the revamp. I'm curious how that looks. I'll tell you right now, again, in Canada, this game was $18.99 on the eShop. I have so many downloaded games that I've accumulated points, so I think I only spent about $6 picking this game up once I used all my points. But even at $18, this is an easy pickup. It's definitely worth it. If you have a Switch, PlayStation 4, or an Xbox One, pick up this game. It's fantastic. It's a nice game to mess around with for very little money. That's what I like about it. Oh yeah, it's a great game. It's you know what, if you watch RGT85 on YouTube, I'm on his Patreon. I was doing a Google Hangout with him prior to this stream, and even he was saying it's such a bad game, and I said it's bad, but it's a good bad. You know, like it's so bad that it's good. It's just one of those games. Like, I could think of a lot worse games to play than this.
Listen up.
Every version made of the game, nice. I was saying to RGT that like I have this on Sega CD. I've got a full Sega CD library in my collection, but this game and Double Switch was another one that I had that I really liked. I'd like to see a remake of Double Switch. But these kind of games were so great back in the 90s. Like, they're just the nostalgia for me, and the B-rated action is just awesome. It is so much fun.
Isn't she a little young?
She's young. She's one of our best.
She'll also be working inside. And remember,
After I get my Isaac Dad 2 all done, I'm getting an FMV sleeve. Nice! It's like Angry Video Game Nerd says, full motion video my ass. It's
which means
Which means we have complete.
They are remaking Double Switch? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I will be picking that one up as well day one. Double Switch was one of the first games I owned on my Sega Saturn. That's another console I've collected for where I almost have a full set. I don't know what it was about Sega. Like, everybody hated it, but as time went on, like, there's a lot of games on there I love on their older consoles, pre-Dreamcast. I mean, the Dreamcast was awesome. But Sega CD and Sega Saturn, I just absolutely love both systems, which is part of the reason that I put so much into collecting those. Okay, so it's a little bit different layout. A little bit bigger on the video screen, like in terms of the movie size, which is kind of nice. The same guy that did Night Trap. Nice. That's pretty wild. Even though the video's bigger on this one, I think I like the other layout I was playing on. Like, this just looks too stretched out. And now I'm trying to get used to the placement of all the, like, the color codes and my time and everything else, but... 100% Sega CD Mega, nice. 100% US Saturn, working on complete worldwide. Worldwide Saturn would be tough. There's a lot of games in Japan. And that'll get expensive too, dude. I mean, I remember when I started collecting Saturn, there was a guy in my town, and this was quite a few years ago. I'd say 2008, 2009. And he was selling off about 100 games
Very special
that he bought in a lot when a video store was shutting down. And he wanted individual prices for his games. And I said, I messaged him and I said, I'll buy them all off you, but I want a bulk price. And I think I got all 100 and whatever games he had for about $250. But some of the games he had in there were like Panzer Dragoon Saga, Burning Rangers was in that set, Marvel Superheroes was in that set. There was a lot of expensive Saturn games that weren't expensive at the time. That I bought them all and said I'll save you the time of trying to get rid of them. And that's how I started my Saturn collection. So when I was trying to collect after that, some of the more expensive games like the Mega Man games, Herc's Adventure, things like that, like those were the tough ones for me to find. But the Saturn, the North American set's not that difficult, I find, once you get past all the expensive ones. I'm on a video game store for 25 years. Jesus Christ. That's insane. You know what? I was looking for... I collect right now... Like, I had over 400 games in my NES library. And I actually sold that collection off. Only because once I hit the 400 game mark and the way prices went, I stopped. It wasn't fun to collect for anymore. In the simple fact that the prices have just gotten out of hand. And once you hit 400, trying to get games at that point, you're spending at least $100 a game on average. So I kept all the games I wanted in my set, and I decided to just collect games that I had nostalgia for. I've got a sealed Legend of Zelda. I've got a Rob Deluxe set, and I kept all my black box games, but I want to get them complete in box. And I am having a bitch of a time with 2 games, and I bet if you own a video game store, you probably know which 2 of those are, but trying to find a box and manual for Donkey Kong Jr. Math and a complete in-box stack-up is just so impossible. But those are the ones I'm going to try and complete my black box set. And then all the games that I get on NES in the future are going to be complete in box, but they're going to be ones that I want. Yeah, the box stuff, you know what I found with Nintendo? Like, my wife was really upset when I said I was going to get rid of my collection. But we were going to renovate the house at the time. We had some debt accumulated, and I said, you know what? It's just plastic. And I had all the ROMs. I love NES, but I said I'll keep the games that I play. Out of 400 games, I maybe played 30 to 40 games regularly. So I said I've got no problems with getting rid of them. I'll keep the rare ones. Like, I've got a gray NWC that I didn't get rid of. I've got Stadium Events. I hung on to that one. Little Samson, which I'm raffling off on my 24-hour charity stream November 3rd to one lucky donator. I hung on to that. I hung on to Dinosaur Peak. So certain games that, you know, I'll probably never see again at a reasonable price, I hung on to. But the prices have just gotten so insane. Like, I just dumped off everything, and I needed space, renovated my basement with the money. And now I play my games on a 130-inch projector screen, which some of that money went towards. So, I mean, we got some upgrades done, and it didn't come out of pocket, because my NES collection I got back in the day before prices got really stupid.
Drop by, Eddie. Oh, and let us know when you want to die, Eddie.
I said you're in the raffle.
Right. Now, Jeffrey, I want you to go downstairs and change the trap access code from...
Oh, God, I'm missing stuff, and I missed the access code. I'm going to go with green this time, hoping that that's what they've done.
Let's go and get everything ready.
You really get a kick out of this stuff, don't you?
That is going on with me right now. I'm 39, too much shit, not enough time. Oh yeah, hey, I'm 38, man, I get it. That was my issue. I've got 2 kids. I've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And, I mean, the reason I stream at this time of night is because it's easier for me. This is my time to enjoy my video games. Damn it. I'm gonna have to restart. I missed the color change. You said because I subbed it was as good as a donation? No, what subs do? Subs get extra raffles when you donate into the charity stream. All the details are down below in my panels. So when you sub, based on the tier you take, those extra raffle tickets, if you tell me what item you're bidding towards when you bid on the charity stream, you can tell me where you want those extra raffle tickets to go. And I'll enter you accordingly. Oh, Shredder, no. A sub is just as good as a donation, brother, and I appreciate you subbing. Like I said, it gives you extra draws into the raffle, but you're a follower. So what happens right now is when I do my giveaway for the Beats headphones in September, I believe you're a tier 3 subscriber. So at tier 3, you would get, I believe it's an extra 2 raffle tickets into the draw, as well as the 1 for being a follower. So you'll have 3 ticket draws versus regular followers who only have the 1 entry. When it comes to the charity auction, if you're a subscriber during the auction, I shouldn't say auction, I always say auction. During the charity stream, for the raffle on all the prizes we're giving off, which are down below, the information for Extra Life is down below as well. If you guys want to peruse the prizes we have. If you're a subscriber at the time, based on the tier you are, tier 3 gets, I believe it's 5 extra tickets into the raffle. So if you wanted to get in on the Alienware laptop or Little Samson or anything like that and said, I want 5 extra tickets in the Alienware laptop, or I want 5 extra draws in Little Samson, or I want 1 in each prize draw, that's how I can work it out for you. It's more all the subscriptions I get between now and my Extra Life, I'm putting towards my Extra Life campaign so I will take no profit off of those subscriptions because I really want to try and make my goal this year. But I will give people extra draws, extra raffle tickets into those draws for being subscribers. Those will apply for the charity event, if that makes sense. But we do have some great prizes in the Extra Life raffle this year. We've got my my copy of Little Samson. We've got a 17.5-inch Alienware gaming laptop from the good folks at Alienware, and it is a beast. This computer is a beast. I've got 5 lifetime licenses to Launchbox Big Box from the good folks over at Launchbox. We're going to have a mystery signed item from YouTube personality RGT85, as well as a PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live subscription. 1-year subscription that we're giving off. Raffling off the one lucky donator. All the tiers for the minimum donations for those prizes, as well as what we're giving off, can be found below in my panel. Charity stream is going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. My cohort and hetero life mate Darth Bogu will be joining me. Darth Bogu is my brother-in-law, and he's one of the coolest guys on earth. I love him to death. He'll be joining me on the stream for the 24 hours. We will strictly be playing retro games for the entirety of the 24-hour stream.
I know how it can be, Tony. I was young once too, you know. You are a very special boy. We both know that. But you must start doing your job.
Yeah, whoever wins that laptop, I know I say it every stream, but I'm a little jealous that Alienware gave us such a nice piece of equipment to raffle off. I'm really jealous that I can't win it myself, because that laptop, it's incredible. I was looking at the specs. I mean, it's got a 512 gigabyte solid state drive, which, I mean, that thing's going to run like a powerhouse. It's, I'm looking forward to that. I think whoever gets that, even if they don't game on it, it's going to be a good PC for a good 8 or 9 years, I would think.
Glad I brought you along.
The only reason you brought me along is because Mom made you.
Shut up! Well, I can tell this is gonna be fun.
You with me, Control? We're going in.
Hi. Hi. I was so afraid you decided not to come.
I've got a friend of mine who was asking about the Little Samson as well, because she says, well, I'm going to donate, but I don't know how much to donate or what tiers to get in for. And I said, well, that Little Samson game's worth a pretty penny. And of course, she just wants to get it and flip it. But I don't blame anybody. With the cost of Little Samson these days, I'd probably sell it too. I mean, it's worth a good chunk of cash these days. But all donations, for anybody who doesn't know about Extra Life, the charity is registered. It is 100% tax deductible for your donations. So every donation is going towards the Children's Miracle Network and local kids' charities. It's going to help some sick kids, and you get a write-off. So if you win a prize, you're getting some pretty sweet stuff. You're getting a tax write-off, and you're helping some sick kids and watching some retro games in the process. So it's going to be a fun time. This will be the second year that my brother-in-law and I are doing this, and quite honestly, I think we're going to make it an annual thing. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun doing it. We had fun last year, and I think this year is going to be even more fun because we've got a really good lineup. So it should be a good time. I really hope everybody has a good time when they come out for that. think I've got the color change coming up right away.
Victor and I have to make a visit to the Augers tonight. A delivery, actually. I'm sure you...
Good night. Bye, girls. Have fun. Curious little bunch. What's wrong?
What's
Well,
wrong?
there's something about Kelly.
Anna? Huh?
Victor, you monster. Come on, let's go. We don't want to upset the Augers. I want you to go downstairs and change the trap access code from blue to
Blue to
orange.
orange, okay.
Don't worry, Mom. It's all in the...
So there we have it again, they're changing the code. And the color has changed since the last time we ran this, so that is, it is cool, it keeps it fresh. Lost 5 so far. That's not good. Although, again, I like that these panels, like, compared to the original, that you can see what's going on in each room. It is kind of handy. It does make it a little easier. And to be honest, it makes it a little more enjoyable to play, because you're not skipping from room to room every millisecond wondering what's going on.
A lot of weird-looking dudes around here. Alright, we're on the roll now. Jason, this is...
I'd still let 10 of them go, but still 8.
Him out of that house.
Roger.
That fridge is big. Damn right. I mean, it's a 1980s fridge, man. It's huge. It's huge. I've seen some pretty big fridges in my day. I mean, I have the best fridges. Ask anybody, believe me. My fridges are so big.
Sarah, your cousin is...
But I've never seen a fridge as big as those 1980s fridges.
sure, go ahead. Hey, Sarah, where's your bedroom? Oh.
Down on it. I think we should give him the old Jamaican number, huh, Chief? And out.
Okay. Now they're going through to the kitchen. Alright, they bring up the dead guy. Come on, come on, come on. There we go.
Yeah, you check it. Do that.
So, what would you like? Good.
Oh, how about some ice cream?
Roger.
Alright, he's gonna hide in the fucking shower again. Pervert patrol. Shit, I'm doing horrible here. And here's the infamous scene that got parents in an outrage for ESRB to get founded. This and Mortal Kombat. Although it's funny because Congress, there was a representative from Nintendo
This isn't gonna work. You're not
on Congress who said Night Trap will never appear on a Nintendo console ever. And yet, here we are on the Nintendo Switch. 25 years later, but still. Hypocrites.
I'll show you.
Wait a minute, Dan.
What?
The Augs are here.
All right, I'll go downstairs and reset the access code to purple.
Oh, now what?
What's what gun?
I don't know. It came from outside.
Oh, the thing that they're carrying? It's this thing that goes around their neck and then drills a hole in their neck for them to get all their blood out.
That guy is definitely disturbed.
Hey, let's go swimming.
Yeah, what they do is they clamp it around their necks and then they suck all the blood out of them.
The guy really scares me.
Most of them are so hungry the skin keeps falling.
To get control.
Do you realize it's the first time I've had the car the entire...
I made them myself. Take this one and go in the front, and I'll go around.
Dino Goon. See, there's what doesn't make sense. I've set it to purple, and it's not doing anything. So now those guys get away.
Fast boats. And I get this.
Hey, let's try one of these.
Again, it's on purple like they said it would be. And they're still getting away. I don't get it. And now Scat's gonna show up and be like, oh, you didn't kill these guys. And it's like, well, fuck you, asshole, I tried.
One of the others. Okay.
Ew! Sadie, you're making a mess.
That tastes like blood.
Yeah, right.
And now this kid's gonna eat shit.
Great.
See, again, I'm hitting the button. And it's not working. Scat team override. There we go. That's weird. Unreal. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that is Night Trap on the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to end the stream there for tonight. Join us tomorrow night again at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. I will be doing Leisure Suit Larry 6, Shape Up or Slip Out. And then Friday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time, we'll be doing a Retro Request Live. So again, tomorrow night's Leisure Suit Larry 6, Friday's the Retro Request. And make sure to get your retro request submissions in either on the chat, on Instagram, or Twitter at RealMaxPower. Or again, head over to Facebook, my RealMaxPower page, just the same as spelling on Instagram and Twitter. You can keep up to date with all of my streams. I post all of my streams videos there from the night prior as well. I'm also on YouTube at RealMaxPower. You can watch all the streams there as well. Big shout out to everybody who followed tonight and came in. Shredder, thanks for coming by. Mordecai. We had Geon's subscribe. Thank you for that, sir. Really great to have you guys around and in the stream. Tomorrow night should be fun. Friday's going to be great. And the kid was like, ah! Yeah, it's going to be fun. Hope you guys had a good time tonight. I know I did. Thanks again to everybody for stopping by. And I will see you guys tomorrow night or on Friday if you're not in tomorrow. Have yourselves a great day, guys. Take care.